I knew this guy once. Brilliant, the kind of person who could solve problems in his head that took everyone else a whiteboard and 3 hours. Read philosophy for fun, taught himself coding over a weekend. He never did anything with it. Not because he was depressed or lazy. He had reasons. Every single time someone asked why he wasn't building something, starting something, trying anything, he'd have an answer. The market's saturated, the timing's wrong, the system's rigged. All true, all logical, and all just excuses to stay still. Smart people don't lack ability. They lack motion, because the brain that helps you see solutions also shows you every reason not to try. People think intelligence means you'll go further, faster. What if it just means you see more ways to crash? Smart people map every risk before they move. They calculate 20 steps ahead, and when you can see that far, every option looks complicated. Every choice has downsides. Every path has problems, so they wait. They wait for the clean choice, the one with no mess, no risk, no chance of failure. Doesn't exist. Meanwhile, someone who can't see all those problems just goes. They trip, they mess up, but they're moving. The smart person? Still at the starting line, still thinking. A chess master can see 20 moves ahead on the board. Put them in real life and that same skill paralyzes them. Too many variables, too many outcomes. They can't unsee the complexity. Intelligence isn't a superpower everyone pretends it is. It's a lens that shows you everything wrong before you start, and once you see it, ignoring it feels impossible. Trap 1. When everything comes easy, nothing feels urgent. If you were the smart kid, you know this story. You didn't study, still passed. Didn't practice, still performed. Teachers called you gifted. Life just worked. Then one day, it didn't, and you had no idea what to do. You never learned to struggle. That muscle that says keep going when it's hard, you never built it. Everything came easy, so when something finally required real effort, you had nothing. Folded. Not because you couldn't do it, because discomfort felt like failure, and you'd never failed before. Smart people develop this weird relationship with work. If it's hard, they assume they're not good at it, so they quit. Find something easier, hop to the next thing. They never stay long enough to get great at anything. Trap 2. Too many doors, no room to walk through. Smart people are usually good at multiple things. Sounds great. It's not. When you can do 10 things well, picking one feels like murder, like you're killing the other 9. What if you choose wrong? What if you waste years on this and realize later you should have done that? So you do everything, a little, never deep. You start a blog, decent. Launch a side project, fine. Learn guitar, not bad. But you're not great at anything. Greatness needs commitment. Commitment means closing doors. And you can't do it. Every closed door feels like loss. So you keep them all open. Stand in the middle. Go nowhere. People with half your talent pass you. Not because they're smarter, because they pick something. You're still deciding. Trap 3. Seeing the machine makes you stop wanting to turn the gears. The more you notice, the harder it gets. You see the corruption, the shortcuts, the broken systems. Bad ideas winning because they're packaged well. Good ideas dying because nobody cares. At first it feels like power, like you're awake. Then it starts eating you. Once you see how broken things are, trying feels pointless. Why work hard when the system rewards the wrong people? Why build something when mediocrity wins? This is what happens when you see too much. You get cynical, detached. You watch from the sidelines and judge everyone playing the game. You tell yourself you're above it. Really, you're just tired. Tired of the same patterns. Tired of watching effort mean nothing. Tired of caring. So you stop. Not because you're lazy, because hope feels dangerous. And the smartest move seems to be not playing at all. Here's what you don't want to hear. Intelligence doesn't protect you. It isolates you, gives you reasons to avoid risk, hands you excuses that sound logical, and you believe them. The world doesn't care how smart you are. It cares what you build, what you finish. Right now, someone less intelligent than you is doing the thing you talked about 5 years ago. They're not overthinking, not waiting for the perfect moment. They're just doing it and winning. Not because they deserve it more, because they moved. You stayed still, thinking, planning, perfecting it in your head. Someone else launched theirs. Messy, imperfect, real. The gap isn't intelligence, it's action. If you don't fix that, someone less capable but more decisive takes everything you thought was yours. Strategy 1, learn something your brain can't outsmart. Find something physical, something repetitive, something you can't think your way through. Martial arts, woodworking, drawing. Your brain's used to shortcuts. It finds patterns, skips steps. But you can't skip steps when you're learning to throw a punch or carve wood. You have to do the boring part, the repetitive part, fail 100 times before it works. That's what you need. You need to retrain your tolerance for discomfort, for pushing through when it's not fun anymore. Pick a skill where being smart gives you no advantage. Practice until you're committed, not just good. Strategy 2, kill your options. One path. Pick one. No backups. No side thing you can pivot to if it doesn't work. 12 months, no exceptions. What if I waste a year on the wrong thing? You're already wasting years not picking anything. Fear of choosing wrong stops you from choosing at all. That guarantees failure. So delete the alternatives, unsubscribe from those newsletters, stop researching other options, close the tabs. 1 year, one focus. Wrong choice? Fine. You'll know in 12 months, but you'll have deep work behind you. Learning, progress. Better than another year of keeping options open while doing nothing with any of them. Strategy 3, act before you're ready. Smart people wait for perfect timing, more information, a clearer plan. They wait forever. Ready never shows up. There's always one more thing to learn, one more detail to figure out. 20, Argenuous stop waiting. You have an idea, you have 24 hours, not to finish, just to start. Write the first line, send the email, buy the domain, ask something. The longer you sit on an idea, the more reasons you'll find not to do it. Your brain will protect you from failure by stopping you from trying. Don't give it time. Act fast, act messy, act before doubt arrives. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction. The world isn't run by the smartest people. It's run by people who act while smart ones are still thinking. You see the better way, the smarter system. But if you don't build it, someone will build the worst version, and that's what everyone uses. Intelligence doesn't entitle you to anything. It's a tool. Tools are worthless if you never pick them up. The question isn't whether you're smart enough. It's whether you're brave enough to look stupid, to start messy, to fail where people can see. That's how things get built. Not by people who see everything clearly, by people who move anyway,